Cardinals were singing at sunrise. It's a warm day for March. The snowbanks have shrunk to dirty deposits. Here and there, the barest hints of green. The beginnings of would-be lilies, potential tulips. Somewhere, people are walking the bush, setting spiles, drawing sap, sipping sweet water, smelling syrup, rich sugars boiling in cauldrons, tended by men in flannel, crones in tubes. Somewhere, a black bear cub is taking her first steps outside. A sleek pike is spawning under mushy ice. Today, I'm thinking about the gifts of spring. Today, I'm waking from winter's rest. This heaviness of limb, this slowness of mind, has it been seasonal affective disorder?
Have I been sad?
Google diagnosis doesn't sit right with me. Big Pharma made a pill to cure an ill that has nothing to do with the great and natural cycles of life. The universe is expanding at a rate of 67.4 kilometers per second. That feels enormous to me. I'm just over here hanging out on a little branch of the Milky Way. I'm a speck on a planet with 7 siblings, sorry Pluto, holding onto the moon and a ride-or-die dance around this yellow star we call the sun. It's 1:15 sunrise now. The cardinals have gone quiet. Maybe they found a nesting site here amongst the flat roofs and emerging condos. I live in Takaranto, the place in the water where the trees stand tall. I was a transplant, 6-day-old me, flown here from my prairie home, removed from the land of my ancestors at the whim of the church. A gloriously feral child. I found my way to the ravines, wallowed mud-covered in creeks, laced comfortably in treetops, made common cause with the spirits of the secret spaces, the guardians of the land. It's amazing how much nature a kid without constraint can find within a city. I was an intelligent child. When the voices got big, I found myself outside, safe in the solidness of earth, caressed by gentle breezes, cleansed by rain, warmed by sun. Later, older, I grew with the flowers, was pollinated by the bees, moved from seed to sprout to flower to fruit. I became fecund and rich in the summer of life. I traveled, met mountains, met oceans and wild things and men. I was gifted 3 spirits to nurture. I brought them to the land. We made potions from mud, pitched tents in unlikely places, crested crashing waves under the hot sun, collected rocks, and found good sticks. We would wake in the deep dark and lay on cold boulders watching eclipses and shooting stars. They were gloriously feral children. We grew together, them in their bodies, me in my heart. We became braids of sweetgrass, individuals made stronger by family, a family made richer by community, all of us nourished by spirit. They found mates. They started leaving the nest. And I found myself in the autumn of life. The maple tree in my yard is now 3 stories tall. She was planted the year I became a mother. She witnessed my family grow. Her branches have been woven with holiday lights. Her roots cradle the bones of hamsters, fish, and particularly noteworthy snails, all named Gary. She was the backdrop for our milestone photos, first days of school, proms, graduation. We sang with her in times of great crisis. She's been peed on by pups and raised generations of birds. When autumn comes, she enrobes herself in colorful glory, and I think, damn, this is how I want to age. Fearlessly loud and so flagrant with my gifts. We all know where this is leading, and that knowledge is a gift. It says harvest, conserve, preserve, teach. It says life is rich, a series of moments both endless and fleeting. An elder once told me, before your spirit came to this body, you lived in Skyworld. Was I an ancestor? A star? A green ribbon in the northern lights? Formless, I observed. And then, a whisper in my ear. Creator came to me and they said, I've had a dream. Curious, I listened. I listened to the story of a life. The story of a strong quay surrounded by a cast of characters and so much love. A few sneaky plot twists, one hell of a redemption arc, rebirth, giving, receiving. My spirit body started to miss the feeling of Father Sky moving the wind through my hair, of bathing in the still light of Grandmother Moon, of swimming in deep lakes and walking the secret places of Mother Earth, of saying good morning to Grandfather Sun, watching the sky change from navy to azure to crimson to gold. I missed the sound of laughter, the kisses of my beloved. I listened and fell deep into this dream with Creator, and when the story reached its crescendo, I looked at them and I said, yes. The cardinals were singing at sunrise, welcoming the new day, singing for the gifts of spring.